It has been 8 weeks of hard training in preparation for Cruz Ironman 70.3. The journey has been joyful, painful, roller coaster ride of emotions, and yet memorable. Great friendship has forged in this long journey.
You can't bring it inside there.
Hey, where's your bike?
In the car. Hi.
Hello.
The last day registration.
Hey, hello, Cruz here. You're all smile today.
Ultraman.
Ultraman. He's afraid of the sun. Because half his life is in the dark. You ready, man?
Ready.
You ready? How ready are you ready?
I'll finish.
So that's what I want
I don't
to
know
do.
how fast, but I'll finish.
Yeah. I don't want to be scooped off the water in the first round.
Oh yeah. You'll be fine, man.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
We've been training weeks for this, so we'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
On the eve of D-Day, the race day on September 11, 2022, the team is checking in their bikes at Ironman Santa Cruz, and everyone is so excited and looking forward to this day, which we have all been training so hard to get to this point. That's nice.
Yeah. You take a picture for us.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. You look too relaxed today.
I don't have much pressure.
You have no pressure, yeah? You are too experienced with this. Huh?
No. Well, it's like, yeah, my goal is to finish it.
Yeah, me too.
哦，你的台柱还在啊？
对啊，前几天我没有给他东西吃，他飞走了，今天就飞回来了。
Oh, you did it again?
Yeah.
When you go down to that, let me go back. Our transit.
The night before the race, most of us managed to sleep a few hours. The weather feels perfect. There's no wind and the temperature in the low 70s in the morning, and we'll reach low 80s in the afternoon. Each of us carefully prepared our transition gear for biking and running. I was calm and confident. I got this, I told myself. It will be a non-stop high-intensity race of about 6 hours. That's the time I was aiming for. But 8 weeks ago, I was just aiming to finish the race before the 8.5-hour cutoff time. But now, I'm aiming to get it done in 6 hours. The pro athletes started swimming at 7:50, and amateurs like us chose our swim time of between 43 and 46 minutes for the 1.2-mile swim. It's a rolling start for the amateurs where 4 athletes are started to let go at every 4 seconds. It was a long 50-minute wait for us. Standing in the wetsuit and with hundreds of people surrounding us, it got really warm. And right from the start, I started swimming at a really high pace, a much higher stroke rate than when I was practicing during the training. And about 400 yards into the swimming, or less than 10 minutes, I couldn't catch my breath. I felt my heart was about to explode, and I was gasping for air by breathing heavily. That's exactly how I breathed at that time. I was in panic mode for whatever reason. I don't know why. The wetsuit was too tight. I could not breathe. And for the longest time, this 30 seconds felt like an eternity. Gosh, and I look, and I was tempting to raise my arms and wave at the kayaks. I was almost about to say, please get me out of here. But then the voice inside of me said, no, you got to keep going. Stay calm, please, stay calm. So from the training, I just roll my back, facing up toward the sky. Relax. I stay calm. No movement, no paddling, stay calm. At the same time, I looked around me. There were also other swimmers facing up, trying to stay calm. Yeah, that 30 seconds felt like an eternity. I started to swim freestyle again. So at a very relaxing pace, I started slow, and about a minute into the swimming, I found my rhythm. I was relaxed, my heartbeat was calm, and I said, I got this, I got it. So I kept on swimming. I got kicked a few times by other swimmers because there were just so many people around me. And some swimmers in front of me were too slow. I tried to pass them, but then other swimmer next to me got me blocked in, so I slowed down. Sometimes I have to do a freestyle, and sometimes I have to do a breaststroke. So I took my pace, no hurry. As I got out of the water, unzipped the wetsuit, and I heard someone yelling my name. I looked, there was Sunny. I was happy she was there, cheering for me.
这个脱衣服，加油加油 ！Hi Scott， 加油 ！Hi Scott，
Scott.
Did not bother to put on the shoes. I just ran with bare feet. Then I saw my son there, cheering for me.
Go! Push on!
I was so happy, feeling alive, feeling loved and important. Then I saw Erin ran up to me. We chatted a little. She was feeling great. She had no fear on her face, but pure joy and excitement.
Hi, Neil.
Good luck.
Good, thank you. Thank you.
You look good. You look good.
Go, let's go.
Right out of the gate, I felt so good, strong, and rode fast, passing many riders. I kept going, possibly exceeded the pace I trained for at 75% of my VO2 max FTP power. Yeah, I was only planning to do 75% of my maximum power. But right out of the gate, I felt good. I felt like I was putting 100%. I just ignore everything I have trained for. After about 10 miles, I caught up to Erin.
加油!
Hey!
Yeah.
I wanted to ride next to her, but I can't. It's against the rule. I looked at the power meter. It kept reading low at only 110 watts, but I knew I should be doing at least 190 watts by feeling it because I know these hills. Even on the uphill, the meter was reading 130 watts. Okay, something is wrong. But I paddled even harder as I was thinking I have more room to put out more power. I should be able to get up to 190 watts. But no, it never reached 180 watts. But later I found out I forgot to calibrate this new power meter. That was a big mistake. So I kept going at this high intensity pace. I ate gels, I kept drinking electrolytes, a couple of energy bars, and I even took 2 salt pills because I didn't want to get cramping up. At mile 15, I saw Quan on the opposite side of the highway in his tri-bike and tri-suit. I yelled, "Hey, Quan!" But he didn't look back. Not sure he heard me. At mile 22, I stopped by the side of the road to pee. Oh boy, that was a long pee. At mile 30, I saw Wan was coming in on the opposite direction. I yelled her name. She looked back and then focused on her ride again. Yeah, she was in her extreme competitive mode. I was feeling great. At mile 40, I caught up to Erin again. We chatted for a minute. She said she felt great and feeling strong. She never felt so good before. We biked together for a few miles. At about mile 45, I felt my leg was getting tight. I said silently, "Damn, not again." I felt the leg cramp was coming in. So I slowed down a bit, and Erin kept her pace and drifted out of my sight. At mile 47, the leg cramp started to kick in. So I had to stop immediately, or else the race is over. I walked my bike for a minute and then hopped back onto the bike again. I continued to mile 51, and Sheehan caught up to me. And again, I walked my bike for another minute. Then all those bikers whom I had passed earlier have passed me again. And one male rider tossed me a packet of mustard, saying, "Take this mustard and you'll be fine." Well, thanks, buddy. And when I got to mile 54, and walked my bike again for 2 minutes. And finally, I got to the transition area, but the damage was done to my legs. Both of my legs were cramping up badly. I changed my bike jersey to running clothes, as I don't like to run in bike jersey, which is too hot for running under the hot and exposed sun. As I ran out of the transition area, my legs were hurting with every step I took. Muscle pain in both thighs are unbearable. As the cramping was unbearable, at mile 2, I saw Quan in his bike, stopped by the side of the road, cheering for me. "Good job, Scott, keep going." I said, "My legs are cramping up. Not sure I can finish this." He said, "That's okay, man. It's normal. You are doing great. Just keep going." And so I did. There's an aid station every 2 miles. I drink, I ate gel, I drank and pour ice and cold water onto my skin and my head and my face. Yeah, the sun started to getting really hot and beating down on me. On the uphills, I have to walk as the cramps were just too painful. On the downhill, the upper leg muscles have no control. My legs were wobbly and my ankle started to hurt. My toes started to get bruised up on the downhill. The pain on my toes are unbearable, as I could barely stand up straight. I was limping, not running. And at mile 10, I burst into tears. Oh man. But no words came out. I ran, I limped, I walked to mile 13. With only 100 meters to the finish line, it's a downhill. My legs finally gave up, and the pain is just too much to bear. I stopped and massaged my legs. Then I heard a loud voice. "You got this. Don't stop. Almost there. You've been training hard for this. Finish it." I looked up and I saw my son. I burst into tears, crying with a cracking voice, "I love you, Henry." Then I felt no pain anymore. I looked at the dragons on my arms and pumped on my fists.
Come on, let's go!
And ran
Let's
and
go,
ran
let's go!
down the slope and crossed the finish line. The announcer announced my name. That's all I could hear, just my name. I was greeted by my fellow teammates. I hugged each of them, the longest hug I ever experienced in a long time. Although it may have just been seconds, but it felt like an eternity of good fortune and makes me even more human, whatever that means. If all are going as planned by giving only 75% of me, then it will be too predictable, too boring. Yeah, giving it all 100% from the start to finish makes this race even more emotional and memorable. It's okay to cry because I am human. Crying makes me even stronger, more powerful, and makes every part of me a human being. It makes me more appreciative of life, my kids, family, friends, everything that life offers. I am experiencing life. I am alive. And don't waste any seconds of this time. I live once, and once is all I got. So I'm not wasting it.